You know, people of a certain age who grew up in the 1970s remember numerous cartoons of the era, whether it be Scooby Doo, different animated shows from Japan, Canadian shows, the Hanna-Barbera stylings. But it's Hanna-Barbera that was the main catalyst with this character, and I think it was as important of any Canadian cartoon character of all time. So today we're talking about that friend of hockey, that friend of children everywhere who like scoring goals and having a big check and going on the rink and having a great time. The very, very beautiful and deeply loved Peter Puck. Now, Peter Puck, of course, is a hockey puck-shaped cartoon character. The Puck, whose animated adventures appeared on both NBC's Hockey Game of the Week and the CBC's Hockey Night in Canada during the 70s, explained various aspects of hockey, includes ice hockey rules, equipment, and the sport's history to the home viewing audience. The voice of the Peter Puck was provided by Ronnie Shell. The animation was produced by the great Hanna-Barbera Studios. 9 episodes, each approximately 3 minutes long, were broadcast between periods of NHL hockey games. Now, why he chose Ronnie Shell to be the voice is an obvious reason, because he was a known comedian for a number of years, and his performances varied throughout the years, including numerous Disney movies. He appeared in The Strongest Man in the World, Gus, Shaggy D.A., The Cat Came from Outer Space, Love at First Bite, The Devil and Max Devlin, and he also did voices for the Jetsons movies, Rover Dangerfield, and various. But best known again as Duke Slater on Gomer Pyle USMC, Good Morning World, and various animated shows through the years, including Fred Flintstone and Friends, Captain Caveman and Teen Angels, Battle of the Planets, Meatballs and Spaghetti, and of course the Smurfs. Now, Shell again had a very, very important role here, is to have a voice that could be appreciated by adults and children. Now, it was the brainchild of NBC executive and New York Rangers season ticket holder Donald Carswell, who conceived the idea and scripted first drafts of the initial episodes. Peter Puck was developed for the television network in partnership, again, with Hanna-Barbera. Designed to help introduce and popularize ice hockey among non-fans, especially children, Peter Puck became an instant enduring hit with existing hockey fans. When the network stopped carrying NHL games in 1975, NBC sold Peter's rights back to Hanna-Barbera, who later sold him to, get this, Brian McFarlane, our great announcer and a member of the network's NHL broadcast team, and the son of Leslie McFarlane, also known as the first of many to assume the pen name Franklin W. Dixon, and pen to Hardy Boys books. McFarlane subsequently wrote 3 children's books using the character, and well loved, of course, if you can find them still in print. Peter Puck, Loved That Hockey Game, Peter Puck and the Stolen Stanley Cup in 1980, and Peter Puck's Greatest Moments in Hockey. Now, Peter was a very, very Puck-like character with a good set of skates and a good set of hands, but he kind of looked like an ODOT, or almost like a bit of sushi from far away. Now, Peter Puck, with heavy promotion, made a comeback during the 2007 NHL playoffs as retailers began selling a line of retro apparel with the Peter Puck logo. That same year, Peace Arch Entertainment released the entire series to DVD. Didn't notice to say DVDs, just DVD. Now, since December 2007, the original Peter Puck has been shown during the first intermission of Toronto Maple Leaf games broadcast on Leafs TV. The clips are seen in original form with outdated rules and references omitted. Now, for the 2010 season, Peter Puck did return to CBC. But in August 2003, it was announced a new animated series is in production. The series will feature Peter Puck's talented sister, Penny Puck. Now, the idea of an NBC doing this, it was a good idea, because, you know, they had the Johnny Bench kid shows to promote baseball. And the idea, ladies and gentlemen, hockey at the time was kind of, not say it was popular in some of the big cities in the States, but not across Canada. Now, talking about the new series, it's going to be a little bit of changes, not too much, to the character. According to an article on the animationmagazine.net, Pack Advertising and Yeti Farm Animation Studio have announced a creative partnership to develop a new Peter and Penny Puck children's animated series and other Peter Puck animated content for broadcast and streaming channels. Now, according to a release, since their US and Canadian debuts in the early 70s, Peter and Penny Puck have captured the hearts of hockey fans across North America, comments Daniel Bilodeau, co-founder of Pack Advertising. We recognize the need for great children's content and search for the right animation partner to help us realize the potential of these iconic and beloved characters. We're overjoyed to enter into a creative partnership with Yeti Farm's world-class animation team. So 2024 marks the 51st birthday or anniversary of Peter Puck, and the wholesome values of fairness, fun to play, respect in sports, and good sportsmanship is always the adage of Peter Puck. Now, according to release again, the CBC Sport has done a short documentary called The Unknown History of Hockey Icon Peter Puck. You can check it out probably on YouTube someplace. And according to the release again, while reimagined for contemporary audience, the production partners say the new Peter and Penny Puck will continue to educate, entertain, and inspire viewers, advancing the timeless values that make these characters so important to hockey and the wonderful world of sports. Plans for Peter Puck animated content, including streaming services for children and primetime audiences and animated public service events. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're a big fan of hockey from the 70s onwards, NBC especially, NBC did a really good job on hockey. Peter Puck, a very, very fluid skater, but you're probably going to see crossovers down the road. But if you can find out those Brian McFarlane children's books, I've seen a few copies here and there, and Brian McFarlane can write anything. He's quite a historian, and I think he didn't want people to forget about Peter Puck after NBC dropped it. And of course, it was like NHL Network, which was broadcasting in the States, time of the Dan Kelly, Danny Gallagher years. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think what CBC should try to do down the road is basically try to convince Upper Deck or somebody out there to do an official Peter Puck limited set series. Pick the best 66 players in the NHL, sort of like Tim Hortons does with their Tim Hortons cards in Canada, called the Peter Puck 2024-25. So the Peter Puck logos, and it'll be like written to a grade 4 to grade 6 level on the back of the cards. And like I said, to be very collectible. But Peter Puck, my God, what a pleasure to see such a character last so long. And Hanna-Barbera did a really good job with the character. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's the story of the great Canadian icon, animated icon, Peter Puck. I'm gathering he's from Canada because he's very polite and he's always trying to help people out. Let us know what a like, comment, subscribe, or share, or your memories of Peter Puck. Thanks for listening. Bye.